They can't see you though, Pinky. I gave you a decency today.
Okay.
So, um, I got a story today. Now, let me let y'all know that it's not 420, but it's 420 somewhere, and this is a 420 friendly channel. So, this is what I'm about to say. I'm going to explain the reason why I'm giving this story off. Number one, um, I've been partaking in green. I'm gonna put it like that, in 420 or green, whatever you guys would like to say, since the age of 12. I'm not telling anybody that it's positive or it's the most um coolest thing in the world, because it's not. You know what I mean? Now it's legal and it's medicine, but I'm gonna give you the main reason why I'm still smoking, behind pains and stuff like that. So I have like depression problems, but I don't believe they're like full out like what people would consider depression problems. I don't get mad and do nothing to myself. I don't get mad and lay around the house all day. I lay down all day because I stay up all night. This little goofy in the background making weird faces, she lay down all day. So we gonna get her explanation why she laying up all day. Um But anyway, so I got up kind of fairly early today. Me and my wife, we was arguing before we went to bed about if she had to wake me up today. I told her no. I was like, why would you need to wake me up for something I got to do beyond work or whatever, beyond dealing with you or whatever. And, I got up, got my little stuff rolled up, when, walked around the house a couple times, passed it to Bay, talked to her about some shit that was going on. So, went, paid our little bills or whatever that we had due today. We went to the bank and I had told her, I'm like, I gotta go back home and smoke because today ain't right. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna drop you off. She was like, you don't need to drop me off. So I'm like, cool. Like it's up then. So now I'm energized. So we get to sitting there kicking it or whatever. And we was just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, we went to we got done driving around, paying our bills. I was like, I gotta get my tire changed because I caught a flat a couple days ago, whatever. And I've been putting off changing the tire because tires for me now are getting expensive because I got different grades of vehicles and then the tires are getting newer. So today, I think be the first time I've ever bought a brand new tire for a car. So I'm kind of feeling ashamed of myself and proud of myself at the same time. But the guy that I bought the tire from was a guy that I've been buying tires for or from for like 12 years, 13 years. And when I first started buying tires from him, he was just starting working there. But now he owns the place. You know what I mean? So that's really a motivation for myself because I'm now a business owner. So I sat there, kicked it with him about, what I mean, little personal ventures and stuff like that. About the cars that he's been working on or whatever, finding out that he has a car show, or not car shows, but I guess they go to car shows, but he has a car club with a couple of his buddies. So I asked him, like, so how do I join? Or how can I in on it? You know what I mean? He told me, give me a little nice little car, something with no rust on it. It ain't really got to have nice interior. You know what I mean? It's a plus to have nice interior, but it wasn't a must to have custom interior. Just have some clean looking interior, good little car, whatever. I was like, cool. And I got talking to him about that I own my own business too. And he was like, okay, cool. Why didn't work? Why didn't work?
No, I need something to drink.
Okay, so look, we got a cottonmouth break. So, long story short, so we sitting there kicking it. We sitting there kicking it. Damn, my bad, y'all. We sitting there kicking it. And he was like, yeah. He was like, the keys, because I asked him, I was like, what were the keys for you to become as successful as he is now and that he's gonna be? And he told me his story that basically, like, when he started his business, he's on his last $1,000. He had bills due, was in debt. He had a whole bunch of jobs that he didn't like. So right then, the story it felt like the guy grabbed my soul. It felt like the dude was playing with my soul in front of me. He was like saying this, and it was like not really cringy, but it was, like I said, it felt like he was touching my soul. He was talking to me personally and didn't even know it. So he was like, yeah, you just gotta stay with it. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta stay positive. Stay to yourself. You know, you gonna take some bumps. He told me all that today. Told me. So for the past couple of years, I've been so like agitated with life because I procrastinated for so long talking about owning a business and getting my own, and where I didn't have to work for nobody. But I was sitting here making it worse for myself because I sat here working for somebody so long and not picking up that little bit of how do you say it? That little bit of energy to go do it, to actually finally go get a business. So he's telling me, like, you know, you gonna go through little hard spots and you gonna work for other people. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going through the rough spots and I'm working for people right now until mine blow up. So I'm at the point where I got the business. Like, I got the business. I own a business. It's legal. It's mine. It's in my name. I ain't got no middleman. I don't have any partners or nothing like that. It's mine. So now, after him saying that, I get in the car with my girl and we sitting here talking about living in the hood again and like going backwards. Basically like struggling again and knowing that you struggling and you down bad. Man, we sat there, we drove, I want to say for at least like 12 minutes. The conversation was at least 12 minutes long. I think I even stopped a little bit for we can just look around, like in the hood, like where we lived before, like looking how bad it looked around the neighborhoods. And we sat there, we got to the house. We really didn't say anything after we got home. We sat there and you know, really not even saying nothing to each other. We were avoiding each other. Not avoiding each other like we were mad at each other, but we just weren't occupying the same room with each other. Like we were doing two totally different things. Like we were like spaced out. So I look at my watch. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to work. I get dressed for work. I go to work. I was maybe like 5 minutes early for work. And first thing that I seen and paid attention to was that this guy, and I'm not gonna say his name because I ain't getting the okay from him to even use nobody's name, but he had been there for a while today by himself. And I didn't really say nothing to him because I didn't know. So I think he might have been there by himself all day. So long story short on him, he'd been there for a long time. I came in, I helped a little bit, even though I'm working there. I ain't really helping. I'm there working alongside of him. So, you know, maybe like 1, 2 hours pass. Another guy comes in. Okay. Now kind of slack is being, you know what I mean, seen. You can see there's slack now. Then you got the other black guy. I'm like the black dude that was there besides dude today. So now it's another black dude. Older black guy. I'm gonna say the older black guy. I'm one of the other ones. So he comes in, moving all slow, walking all cool, like, yeah, got his mouth. He got a mask on now. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, if you ever see me in public and I don't have a mask on, this is the reason why I don't have a mask on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you exactly why I'm not gonna have a mask on if you see me. And I'm getting vaccinated. I got my first shot maybe like 3 days ago. But this is why you're gonna see me without a mask on. Now, when I get into a store, I'm gonna be like this. Now, if my hoodie pop my mask off, that's why my mask off the first time you see me. Now, after you see me like moving around and I ain't near nobody, and I feel like I can't breathe in the store, I'm gonna pull my mask down like this. Now, after I've had my mask down like this, I'm pulling my mask off. Because if I had my mask to where my nose is uncovered, I ain't protecting myself no more anyways. So he come in with his mask like this. Like all walking all cool. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? Da, 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 da. Moving so slow. Dude was moving so slow. Every time I've worked with him, he moves so slow. So I guess after so many mess ups or them seeing that he was moving slow, they sent him home. I'm looking at it like, damn, y'all seeing he wasn't doing nothing, or y'all seeing this fucked up. Why don't y'all say something to him? But they don't, so I respect it as that. Y'all ain't saying nothing to him because maybe a grown ass man. Cool. I dig it. So I'm looking at it like this. That's the job security right there. If y'all ain't gonna say nothing to this motherfucker, I know y'all can't say nothing to me. Or I know y'all gonna be slow and hesitant to say something to me. Let me put it like that. So next thing you know, man, it got to the point they sent him home. We short now. We like maybe one person short, two people short now. Man, we get to like the last 2 hours of the night, and I'm on the side of where pizza is being made and lasagna or whatever. I'm not over on deep fryer or nothing like that because I don't want to mess with nothing. I don't want to mess nothing up. I hated deep fryers at the other places I work. Now I'm gonna show y'all this. Now I'm gonna flip the camera around. Now this is a pot of water. Now you see how the whole time I've been standing right here, not really moving, but this pot of water has been right here the whole time. Now we gonna pretend that's a deep fryer. Now I have another phone. This is what my other phone looks like. Can you see how bad it looks? I don't take care of phones. I don't care about phones. My other one is bad in the corner. So that's why it's really dry and blurry looking most of the times that I'm recording. But he sat there. The guy was moving so slow before they sent him home. I noticed the guy do some stuff like this. The dude sat there, and I'm gonna say he didn't do it. I'm gonna tell y'all he didn't do it. So, and I looked at it. I wouldn't have respected if I would have let it happen. The dude sat here. It was me and the other guy. The other guy's story is coming up next. The dude was making his pizza and drops the screen or drops the pizza off the screen, picks it up, tries to put it back on the screen to make the pizza. I'm looking like this at him while he doing it, like, damn, I'll never eat here again.
They jumped on the floor?
I looked at the other dude looking at me, looking at him while he looking at him while I'm looking at him. He throws his hands up in the air, walks around me quiet, dead quiet. And let me tell you, this is like a 50, 60-year-old man, y'all. Grown man, you know he know better type thing. The little guy wasn't. I ain't even gonna make it into a race thing. I ain't gonna say what color nobody was. But me and him, the oldest black dudes over there, he dropped this shit. I know it's wrong. The guy on the side knows it's wrong. He looking at him. He tells him, hey, you can't make that. Throw it away. I know you're supposed to throw it away, so throw it away. And he swings back around me again. And now we back making pizzas again. Now I'm sitting here in the back of my head. I want to say something to dude on the side of me that told him to throw it away. Like, good job, you're a human being. I waited a little bit. I waited about like a good 6 minutes. We made all the orders. We was watching his ass after that. So he tells the dude something over here. I know they was talking about him. I know they was probably talking about this old black ass nigga ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He done dropped this shit on the thing, was about to make it still. Whoop whoop, fuck him. Whoop whoop, fuck him. This, that, and the third, saying that type stuff. So I'm here. I'm here with it. I'm chilling. I walk over to him because I hear the conversation. I give him that. Like, boom. Give me that. On that. I ain't about to say I know you a human being now. You cool. But I just gave him a pound. I walked off. Now, I don't know if he misunderstood the pound or not, to where I was giving him props that he a human being and I fuck with him off that. But I walked away from him, came back a little bit later. And you know how you could talk to a person with your eyes? Like, whether if you like what they doing or you surprised about like something they said or whatever they say kind of make you look at them like, hold on, whole ass nigga type thing. We like this looking at each other by the oven. I know why I'm looking like that with my eyes. You know what I mean? He acts like he's whispering to the other little Joe. That's what I'm gonna say. Little Joe. Still Buddy. You know what Buddy is.
Yeah.
Mine is Little Joe now. So he whispering to Little Joe like, yeah, dumbass. He probably dumb like the other one or this one dumb. Cause I just heard him talking about the other one was dumb. I'm thinking in my head like, so he talking about me, not talking about I'm dumb. Now y'all remember that same water. Let's come back to this pot, right? Let's go to this pot right here. Now, it goes past where when he said that or did that little gesture, the little mimic, like he's saying something about me in my face, but I couldn't hear him. Cause you know in a restaurant, like you hear ovens and this, that, and the third. You can't hear nothing. Fans running. I was like, fuck it. I'd rather get burned when spinning around by somebody now because he talking, whispering, act like I can hear him anyways. I gave him that look. I was like, bet. He went on about his business. Now, you know, people that work at restaurants, they gonna touch their phones. They gonna have some music playing from their phone. They gonna sit here with their phone. Now, I feel stupid because I sat here with this person and let them cook my food before, and I felt like they said something about me in my face, and I couldn't hear him. So my energy was off all day with him. I didn't say nothing out the way to him. I didn't have me a nigga moment or nothing like that. I kept working. Do you know this fool play like he's changing music on his phone? Oh, dropped his phone into the deep fryer and put his fucking hand in the deep fryer. And hurry up and grabbed his hand out the fucking deep fryer with his phone and set it on the counter.
His hand melt.
Let me tell my side of the story of before I found out what happened though. My energy off with him all day. I'm sitting up like, this whole ass nigga said something about me or called me stupid like this other dude or something. I'm walking around and shit. I'm like looking. I'm up here looking. So as I'm looking,
No, I'm about to like this.
as I'm looking, he was like this. Like he bent down. I seen him bend down like he picked some up off the floor.
His skin.
He put his hand or in his arm in between his legs, but I seen from behind him picking something up. That's what I thought he was doing.
His skin was stuck to his pants, wasn't it?
He sat here, walked around for like 5 minutes straight, not saying anything. I was making food. I was so busy, I didn't know what was going on. So then he kept coming by me as I'm making food, washing his hands. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Hand red as hell. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? What happened? He was like, I burnt my hand with the deep fryer. I thought he said like the grease splashed up and burnt his hand or something. I'm old and black. I've done this for myself and my child, and I think even I told this to my wife. If you burn your hand in the kitchen, use margarine and it'll soothe the burn. And I told him that like a dumbass because they kept telling him to wash his hands. I'm like, bro, stop. I know first aid. Don't keep washing your hand. I was like, just put something on it to soothe it. I was like, if it's burned that bad, go to the place. Go to the emergency room or something. But he's like, I burnt my hand. He kept on walking, and motherfuckers telling him to put ice and water on his hand and shit. I'm like, you don't supposed to do that. That's gonna hurt him. That's gonna make it hurt worse. So after a while, I guess he went, got the little margarine, found it, or some burn cream. He did put the glove on, like I told him to. I was like, put the shit on, then put a glove on. I was like, it'll take the pain away. Do you know after that, he was talking about his phone. His phone case kind of looked warped. And I was like, what's wrong with your phone? Or what's wrong with him? They was like, bro, talk to dude and ask him what he did. I was like, what you do? He's like, man, I had my phone in my hand and I dropped in the deep fryer and I reached my hand down in the deep fryer and it was on splash and I got my phone and threw it on the counter. Now I'm like this, like, damn. Why? He's like, I don't know. Now at this moment, boy, what the fuck you do that for? Now, at this point in time in my life, I'm ready to quit my motherfucking job and go get another job because I just watched a nigga just throw their whole career away over a restaurant job. Over a phone. And I was like, in a restaurant. I was like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. I've been working in restaurants down here for like damn near close to 20 years. The most I've ever had happen to me was like cutting a little bit of skin off my finger, cutting my finger with a knife, or the deep fryer, like I said, splash up a little bit, or the grill splash a little bit of grease on your arm, and like, and you're like, ooh, and it might leave a little bubble on your fucking shit. He reached all the way damn near to his elbow down into the deep fryer, y'all. Over a phone. Do you see how shattered my phone look? Fuck this phone. If my phone would have fell in that deep fryer, they would have called me turning the deep fryer off and draining it. They'd be like, what? Is it getting where it's nasty? Is the grease nasty? Is the grease smoking?
That phone was still in there.
That would have been in the bottom of that motherfucker. I'd be like, hey, I dropped my phone in there. I gotta get the grease out of there and boil this bitch out or something. That ain't for me, God. I wasn't thinking about doing nothing to his ass. I'm telling you I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about doing nothing to him. I wasn't hoping him no harm or nothing. In my head, I just was like, damn, this shit off. This nigga said I was stupid or something. Man, when that nigga did that, he sat there for like, I want to say like, damn near 20, 30 minutes. Damn near up to like 40 minutes.
Watching his hand blow up.
Watching his hand get fat. And I was just looking at him. So I guess after like 30 minutes, and I ain't trying to be funny when I say this, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna protect myself from now on. I ain't about to move slow. I ain't about to move too fast.
Now I know why you didn't respond. So I had this whole situation playing out in my head, right? Just picture this. His girl called, or he go home. His girl tripping out talking about, why you ain't answer the phone? You ain't respond. And all he can say is, oh, I'm fried. No, because, like, and I know I'm going to get trolled for this story, but it's like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, boy,
And they about to drug test you. You know they gonna try to drug test them. Look.
It's a whole different manager. You getting fried up?
Oh no, he better hope. Listen, he better hope that manager cool than a bitch today. He better hope his family
He
cool.
probably get fired as soon as they drug test him and he got some drugs in his system.
Oh no, man, they better
He ain't
not.
getting nothing.
Oh look, that's that.
That motherfucker need a whole check.
He ain't gonna get it because he did it to himself. They gonna be like, what happened?
No, he need the other check.
Man, look,
Like,
no.
you gotta be a certain kind of stupid for that.
No, and then it was like, even, you know, and I work at restaurants. Stuff has been dropped in deep fryers. I watched shit get dropped in deep fryers. I dropped shit in deep fryers before. And this little scenario I told you, you'd have caught me in the middle of shift draining that motherfucker. I've drained shit before. I've drained shit for myself. I've been drained motherfucking deep fryer for Mondo. You wanna know why Mondo had to get his drain for me or him draining his shit?
Why?
Somebody was in there playing too much and slapped his fucking hat off and then went to the fucking deep fryer. We ain't reach up in that motherfucker. You wanna know what we did?
Drink that shit.
Grabbed some tongs real fast and picked it up out that motherfucker.
Did he have it on the next day?
Yup. Sure did.
He need one of the first checks. He's especially kind of stupid.
So look, I'm telling y'all, fuck whether if you finish school or not, or you up in life and you getting money, or you down struggling or you just starting off or whatever the case is, do not go to work fucked up and hurt yourself at work, y'all. Do not do it, because this one I'm gonna tell you. Your drug test gonna tell on you. And if your drug test don't tell on you first, the motherfuckers you was getting high with or was fucking around with before it happened will. As soon as that shit happened and he walked out to go to the emergency room, everybody that knew he was high or whatever told. Every one of them. The whole kitchen was saying somebody he had been high or they watched him get high. If that was my mans and them, I would have acted like I ain't seen it. My motherfucking thing would have been, I ain't see it. I was turned around. That would have been my shit. I turned around, I didn't see it.
You lost a whole hand in a job at one time. And a phone.
No, they said the phone still worked because they had an OtterBox. So the OtterBox
is right to the phone.
No, he said the phone still worked. He opened it. I guess it ain't shit in it. Wasn't nothing in it. They opened it. It wasn't nothing in that phone.
Water.
Listen, OtterBoxes are good, but not a phone. A phone ain't that important to me.
They're not that good. My grandpa just bought my sister one. She dropped hers into the toilet, or kid threw it in the toilet, and the water was stuck inside the box.
Oh well. Apparently she ain't put that bitch on right. But I just thought I'd roll up with y'all real quick and tell y'all this story before I get on the game or whatever I do. I'm out, y'all.